Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, June the 7th, 2022, and welcome to Stamping with Lisa. This is our Tuesday night video, and for some reason it has the wrong picture up there. I'm not sure why. That's my default picture if for some reason the one I take doesn't work. So I don't know why that happens sometimes, but this is actually the card that we're making. So I'm using the Abigail Rose paper, the designer paper, and we're gonna be coloring with the Wink of Stella and also some Stampin' blends. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. I don't know if you can see the sparkle and shimmer on there, but I colored the blue flowers with Wink of Stella and some ink, and then I spritzed it with the shimmer spray. So I hope you'll join me for the next 30 minutes or so while we make this. Hello everybody. Hey Terry, hey Lynn, hey Debbie, hey Myrna, hey Brenda, hey Diana. How are you guys doing? I know, I don't know why it just shows that picture. That is so strange, because every time I do live video, you click on the little button that says go live, and then it counts down like 3, 2, 1, and it takes a screenshot. And so I had a screenshot of this on top of this. So that was my screenshot. And then up pops the beach scene. And I'm like, I have no idea where they came from. But every time it does it for some reason, when this doesn't take right, it shows that other one. So I don't know why. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Chesapeake, Virginia. Yes, Debbie, we did that card before, like 6 months ago. I don't know why it pops up every time that the picture doesn't work. I don't know. That's weird though, because I took a picture of this one, but the other one popped up. So it's got a mind of its own. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you're glad. I'm glad you like this one instead of the beach one, because I love that beach card, but we did that one a long time ago. So you can go back and watch that if you like it. Thanks, you guys. We're using the new Starry Sky ink pad, and this is the Orchid Oasis paper. So when you color this using the Wink of Stella, it makes it a lot lighter. So I'm gonna show you how we did that. And while we're waiting for everybody to come on, I'm gonna show you what we're using. So we're using the Cottage Rose stamp set, only for this flower, which is gonna go on the inside. So that's the only thing we need the stamp for. Most everything is done with the paper. So this is the Abigail Rose paper, and we're using this sheet, which is the very top sheet of it, which I keep getting mixed up with that other pack of paper, the penciled something or other. I can't remember what it's called. They look almost the same if you just kind of glance at them real quick. So what I did was I cut out one of these. There's a bunch of them on here. I thought they were all exactly the same, but they're not. So most of them are like this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one are. This one is different. I don't know why, but like they're all the same except for that one, I think. Because this one has the big flower behind these two flowers, and all the rest have it in front. So I thought that was really weird, because I don't know why just one flower would be different. But you can cut out any of these, and then the ones that were like on the edge and got cut off, like, which one did I pick? Like this one. This is the one that I did for the top. So I cut the big part out, and then I cut an extra one and cut that out and put it on top. So you're gonna need a whole one, like a whole one of these, and then just one flower from another one. So any of them that get cut off, you can use that. Like this one is cut in half if you want to use that one, just that flower, or that one. Or that one's kind of cut off. But this one you could actually kind of save if you just kind of curve that around a little bit. But you can get several of these out of one sheet. And then let me show you. That's the back of it. And then, hold on, I'll show you the rest of it, because this paper is gorgeous. So we've got this one with the brown on the back, and I love that brown paper. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to do something with that soon. And then this one, this is the one that matches that big die that I haven't got around to using yet. And I love, love, love the back of this paper. So I wish this was separate from this, because I want a whole pack of just those. This is my favorite piece in the whole entire pack. I love, love, love this one. And I did the video last week with this one where I sponged it and did 10 cards with that. Then this one is really pretty. That's good for coloring. And then I used the back of that on another card that I did. So gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Love it, love it, love it. I love anything with flowers almost. All right, and then we're also using this die, the Time Worn Type. That's for the background right here. So I just embossed that ahead of time just to save some time. And I've got some card winners. So let me go through those and say hello to everybody that just came on. Let me see who's on here. Scroll back. Hey, kitty cat. How you doing? Let me see. Who did I miss? Hey, Judy. Hey, Coral. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Minda. Debbie, did you see my lazy card? Yes, I meant to send you a message back, but I was at work, so I haven't had a chance to. I was at work most of the day. Hey, Stella. Yeah, kitty cat calls me Stella. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Debbie. How's everybody doing? Perfectly penciled. That's the other one. I knew it was penciled something. Hey, Jody. Hey, Arlene. Hey, Amy. Hey, Sandy. How is everybody doing? I don't know why, Amy. I start right at 7 o'clock. So I always get the notification at 7 on the dot. I don't know. I don't see a blurry video. It's coming through good on my end. So hopefully, maybe just refresh your screen. Okay, so I've got some winners. So this one is Linda Sears. You won this one, the beautiful butterfly card. That's so gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Cynthia Ford, you won this one. And that was the explosion card. That was a fun one. And then I've got 2 of these. Since I made 10 of them, I'm giving away 2. So Jennifer Hannaford, you won this one. And Brandy Phelps, you won this one. So this is the one I made 10 of. We did 10 cards. So that's the one I was talking about with the other paper. So congratulations, ladies. Send me your address and I'll put them in the mail to you. My email is stampgirl2@cox.net. So just email me your address and I will mail them to you. And also, don't forget, we've got this big sale going on right now. The retired sale, and stuff is already selling out. But I wanted to show you a few things that I got, even though they're retiring. I like to stock up sometimes on these deals. So there's a few things I bought. This is one of them. I thought this was a steal. For $5, you get a pack of 10 cards and envelopes of the Abstract Beauty. So these are already like colored with like watercolor background. And then you get 10 matching envelopes, and that's $5 for that whole pack. And they're 4x6 size. And you can also get the paper to match that. The paper is 48 pieces of 4x6. So they're like about a little bit bigger than card front size. And that's also half off for $7.50. So great deal on that. And one of the other things that I loved was all of this page. So this is one of my favorite suites that's, a lot of it's retiring. So also those kits are on sale, and I love, love, love those kits. So get some of those. But there's tons and tons and tons of stuff on sale. So if you missed this video where I went through page by page and showed everything that was retiring, this paper is also on sale, half off, which is really pretty. I did this video last week, so you can go back and check it out. Check out all those deals. And then also, this I told you about last week. Not last week, just Sunday. This is the new special. If you sign up next month in July, you'll get this gorgeous, it is so gorgeous, binder. And you can use it as a planner, organizer, whatever you want. And I went ahead and put it together. And here's what you get. So you get this stamp set, Making Plans, with all these little cute things on there. Notes and thank you and to do and goals and all that stuff. That comes in it. And then you open it up. It's magnetic on the front. See, it closes by itself. And I put some of it together. So you get, it starts in July. And here's your July month. And then it has all of these pages, like hundreds. I don't even know how many, about 100 probably, of these weekly pages. So you've got Monday through Sunday. And you can just stick some in. They come in a big stack. Just stick however many you want in between each month. So I just stuck like 5 in between each month here. And then there's August. So these don't have days on them, so you can just put week of whatever week you want. So like if it's August, you could put the whatever, I don't know when it starts. So that, like, say the 3rd through the 9th or something, and have that your week. And so actually, you know, when I was saying I didn't think it really started anywhere. You could start it whenever you want. You actually can, because these days are not marked at all. These big pieces for the month are where you've got this. This is marked. So you've got one of these for July through December of next year. But all of these pages for the week are not marked. So actually, if you want to start it in October or whenever, you know, if you've already got a planner for this year and wait and start in January, then you have like 100 of these sheets that you could start using in January. So you don't have to start it in July if you don't want to. And then I have so many left over. Plus you get stickers, lots of stickers, and you get these dividers. Now somebody needs to help me figure out what the dividers are for, because at first I thought they were for like January, February, March, April, whatever, because there's 12 and there's 12 months. But there's 2 of the number 1s, 2 of the number 2s, 2 of the number 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, 2 6s, and then 1 7, 1 8, 1 9, 1 10, 1 11, 12. So I don't understand why there would be doubles of the 1 through 6 and not of the 7 through 12, because there's 2. It's got 1 whole year plus an extra July, August, September, October, November, December. So I would think if there's doubles of anything, it would be the second half of the year. But I don't really understand what these are for. So maybe somebody can clarify that, because I did not look up to see what it's for, but there's all these dividers, and there's doubles of some and not of others. So I don't know what that's for, but then you get tons and tons more. So this is what I had left over with the weekly stuff. So I still have, I put a whole year in here, and I still have all these left over. And then I've got a whole pile of these, which are just like little notes, you know, note pages. They're really pretty on that side. And I think if you wanted to, you could flip it over and it probably would still fit the exact same. And then there's also a whole stack of these. So you get tons of like notebook paper and everything in there. So it comes with a lot of stuff. And you get 3 notebooks. So 3 notebooks that match. Let me open these up and see what they look like. I'm missing all the comments. Hey Audrey, you're 10 minutes late, but you didn't miss anything. We're just going over what this is. Hey Ruby. Let's see. Hey Deborah. Hey Brenda. Hey Terry. All right, so this is just blank paper. Okay, so you get 3 of these notebooks, and they say Stampin' Up on the back. So 3 of these plus all this stuff and this gorgeous binder. So this is free if you sign up to be a demonstrator next month or August. So it's July and August. All right, it's not this month, so don't think there's not a special this month to sign up, but you can sign up this month, but there's just not a special. All right, so you're ready to get started stamping. So we've got, this is the card we're making in case you came on late. And I got to show you, I cut this like in different sections, so it's kind of like curled up here. And then I put the ribbon on top. Love it. All right, so you need a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 white, a piece of Orchid Oasis, 5.25 by 4, and I already embossed it. I got my fan going again. It's hot. It's hot, a little bit hot. All right, then you need a couple pieces of this Abigail Rose designer paper. So this is the whole one, and I've already cut most of it out just to save some time. And then this is the one I'm going to use just the center because it got cut off over here. So pieces of that. And then a little piece of white strip. This is just a smidge bigger than 1/2 inch. So did I rejoin to get the planner? No, if you're a demonstrator, you can buy the planner for $45. Maybe Zoom. Judy says it's blurry. I don't see it blurry on my computer. Is anybody else seeing a blurriness? It looks crystal clear on my computer, so I'm not sure. I can zoom in or out. Do you want me to zoom in or out? Out. Let me zoom in just a little bit. That looks good. All right, so get a screenshot of that before I take the paper off. Not blurry. Okay, good. All right, most people say not blurry. A couple people are, but kind of comes and goes. Okay. All right, so take these off. Probably when I move around a lot, like, you know, that makes it blurry, I think, because the camera's focusing. All right, so what we're going to do is color first. Oops. All right, so here's what you do. You get a block and you get your ink pad, and you're going to take your ink pad and just, or stick the block on the ink pad. So we just want to get it juicy. So there's some ink, and that is Starry Sky. And then we're going to get our Wink of Stella pen, and you want to squirt some Wink of Stella on there. So we're just going to squirt some Wink of Stella, and then we're going to swish it around a little bit. And I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. Let's see if I got some. Here's some scrap paper. All right, because it's going to make a little mess. All right, so we want to color. Let's see, this is the one that we're going to cut up, so we'll save that one. We'll do this one first. All right, you don't want the first juiciness of that. All right, so what we're going to do is just color. This one you really don't even need to color because I'm covering it up. I'm just going to color the edges a little bit. And I just stuck my finger right in that. Because this one's going to get covered up by this other one. So you can have this one as your practice one in case you mess up. But really only the edges are going to show on this one because we're going to cover it up. And I'm not going to color the center of it because it's going to be covered. So we're just going to put a little bit of the blue just around the edges. And it's such a pretty color. I just love it. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in there. Can you see it shimmer? I don't know if it shows up on the camera or not. I'm trying to get it at the right angle. I can't see it. All right, then we're going to go to these and just go same thing on your little stripy part. So you're just going to take this and kind of put a little bit on here. And we're just kind of like watercoloring, so it doesn't have to be like perfect. You just kind of want it that wispy look. I would probably do the first wipe off just so it's not so totally dark. And then these little ones right here, I'm just going to put a little bit on there. So those are easy to color. Just color that center part where there are those dark lines. So if you're wondering why this one's not colored, because this one's going to cover it up, so we don't have to worry about it. And this Wink of Stella just makes the whole thing sparkle. I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see the Wink of Stella like sparkling on the block? It's so funny looking. You know, for like forever, for like 3 weeks straight, we had rain, every day rain. And then now it's been like sunny almost every day and gorgeous. Well, it was really hot last week, but it's been gorgeous the last few days. But now my grass is turning so brown, and I've been going out there trying to water it. But when it's so sunny and kind of breezy every single day, and it hasn't been very humid either, it kind of dries your grass out. And I planted all these flowers. Oh my God, I just colored the leaves. Darn it. We're gonna have to try and cover that up. I got to talking and just went on. Okay, so that's a leaf. I didn't mean to color that. We're gonna see if we can cover it with green. Might have to just cut it off. I don't know. I don't know if I can save it or not. So try not to talk and color at the same time. There's another leaf. So probably should have done leaves first. I didn't go over that. And then these little teeny ones, I'm just gonna dab each one with a little blue. And you could go back and color all these different colors if you wanted to, but I kind of just wanted to stick with the blue color theme. All right, so I think I got most of those, and then I just goofed on that leaf, but we'll see if we can save it. All right, so now I'm gonna do this one. This is the one that's gonna get cut out on the front. So this is the one we gotta be really good on. So we're gonna try and color really, really good for this one. So I'm mainly doing where the lines are, because that's where the darkness is. And then I'm just gonna leave the rest of it pretty white, because it's so pretty. You really don't even have to color it. It's just so pretty by itself. You could leave it black and white and it would still be beautiful. Oh, so a lot of you guys liked my story last time about the girl with the see-through pants on, the skin-colored leggings. I thought that was so funny. If you missed that story, you'll have to go back and watch the video from last time. But it was so hysterical. Last night, I had to work last night, and I was supposed to, I have one of my girls was out with COVID, so I had to go in and work extra long yesterday, and I was going to get off early, but then 2 MAs called in, not sick, they just called in and said they couldn't come to work. They didn't really have a good excuse. And so one of my people in the front who was going to work last night, I told him that he could go ahead. He's cross-trained to do the back, so I told him he could go ahead and help with the MAs and triage and stuff. So that kind of left me a little bit short in the front, but they were so short in the back that I was like, they need help more than we did. So we managed, but it was just so crazy busy. And I just don't understand that. You know, we had a little meeting today with the supervisors, and just in general talking about, you know, the world and why there are so many people that don't want to work. And it's so hard to find, you know, good qualified people nowadays, because, like, I don't know, just people are staying at home and they don't want to work anymore. So it's very, very hard. So if you go somewhere and they're shorthanded, please be nice to the people. Even if you're at a restaurant or a grocery store, you know, thank the people who actually are working, and be extra nice to them, because every single place I go is struggling with the same thing. You know, we are all shorthanded. We cannot find, you know, a lot of good help. And it's really, really hard when people come in and just want to be nasty about, like, waiting extra long, or, you know, we can't help it if we're shorthanded and people are not coming to work. And, you know, there's not much we can do about it, because we keep trying to, you know, hire people. As soon as somebody quits or gets fired, we're trying to find another person to take their place. So it's very, very difficult nowadays. So please be kind to people that actually are working out there today. All right, so then we're going to take this one. This is the one we're going to cut out. So this is the one that's actually the big one. We're going to take the yellow, and this is Light Mango Melody. I thought it was Daffodil Delight, but it's not. I just grabbed one. This happened to be my most handy. So I'm going to color the center of the flowers with this. So we're just going to give a little pop of yellow to all these flowers. And, you know, we were also talking about how I think those of us that stuck out this whole COVID thing for the last 2.5 years and didn't quit should get a bonus, or, you know, raise or something. Because I tell you, it's been super hard working, being shorthanded pretty much the whole time. Because we've lost almost half of the people that were at our center. Okay, this is light. No, it's not. It's dark, sorry. This is the light one. We're taking Light Soft Succulent. Let me read a few comments really quick. Let's see. Debbie says, I am blurry, but not on the phone. On your tablet, but not on the phone. Okay. They can go to wrench setup and click on quality, then advanced, then choose 720. It will clear up in a few seconds. Let me see. Mine says 720. So when I click on that little thing, it says auto 720. So that's what it's on. That's what I usually have it set on. Oh, you're talking about other people, not me. Okay, yeah, mine is on 720. So if you click on that little circle, it says settings under on the bottom. If you just kind of hover over the bottom of the screen, it's twinkling on the block. I know, isn't that cool? It's not doing it anymore because it ran out. All right, so let's color the leaves. And so this is the light soft succulent. Oh, I didn't finish reading the comments. Hold on. Hey, Cheryl. You have to go back and watch the replay. Sandy. Oh, you're going to have to leave because of dinner. Sorry. Robin, it's pouring there. That was a funny story. Yes, it was. All right. I hope you guys are getting your videos fixed. Yes, Kathy says they're so shorthanded at her hospital, too. Terry says there's a local restaurant closed because their staff quit and they could not find. I know. It's crazy. I had a guy come in yesterday and he worked for a towing company. He's been there 35 years and he said this is his last week there because the owner is closing because they went from 20 drivers down to 4 drivers because they quit. And he said they pay really well too, but you know, people, I just don't understand it. People don't want to work. I don't understand how they're living. Because I'm telling you, if I didn't work, I sure would be like homeless. I work 2-3 jobs, you know. I do full-time at the urgent care center. Then I do Stampin' Up. And then I do my YouTube channel. And I do classes here. So I'm like working nonstop all the time and barely have a life. Outside of working Stampin'. I don't even have enough time to date. So I don't understand how these people are affording to not work, but all right, so we're just coloring all these with the soft succulent. I'm going to go over this and see if I can kind of fix it where I colored that blue. That looks pretty good. There's a couple more and I think that's good. I should try and get these little ones. All right, then we're going to go back with the dark soft succulent and add a little bit of darkness in there. Just like where the dark lines are. Try and cover up that sparkly blue on that one. It covers it pretty well though, so that's good. Yeah, but my main reason for saying that is please be nice to these people because everywhere I go, I feel so bad for people because the people that are being rude seem to be the people that aren't working. So, I don't know. I mean, if you have a rich husband and he's working and you don't have to work, that's awesome. I wish I could do that. But there's just so many people that just choose not to work. I mean, the bus drivers, I have a friend that's a bus driver. She said they're so shorthanded that the other bus drivers have to do double runs every day. So they're working till like 6 o'clock at night. And everywhere you go, there are help wanted signs. So you know what really cracks me up? And I know you guys probably have this where you live too. All right, so there we go. And now we're just going to finish cutting it out. So I've already cut from here all the way around. So I've just got to finish this little bit. Everywhere I go around here, every shopping center you go to, there will be a person standing on the corner with a sign saying, you know, please help me, I'm homeless, whatever. And I just think to myself, there are job sign, help wanted signs every store you go to, every store. So why don't you just walk over to one and get a job? But instead, they would rather stand outside for, I don't know, 8 hours a day asking for money. I don't understand it. And I know a lot of people who have offered them jobs and they said, no, I'd rather stand here. You know, especially like construction people or lawn people, you know, different things like that. So I don't know. I don't understand that either. This world has definitely changed from a few years back. All right, so there's that one. Don't worry about this big one. We're covering that up so it won't look like that. All right, so this one, I hate to cut the whole thing up, but that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna color around, cut around this. And this one, I left like a little bit of white around the edge. If you can see that right there. It's all a little bit of white around the edge. This one I'm gonna cut right on the line. All right, so anybody got anything exciting going on? I'm running out of stuff to talk about. That never happens. I always have something to talk about. All right, remember when you're cutting out stuff, the easiest way to do it is turn the paper, not your hand. So leave your hand still and just keep turning the paper back and forth. So you kind of just sit here and rotate the paper. My hand is hardly ever moving. And I'm just kind of keeping my scissors in the same spot and turning my paper. And that is the easiest way to do it. So if you're sitting here trying to go like this and this and this and this, you're going to get a sore wrist. So just keep your hand in one spot, turn the paper. So there we go. We've got our flower. And now I want to cut into some of these so that I can flip them up. So I'm going to cut just kind of around some of these. And so they'll lift up a little bit and just give it a little bit more poofiness. So there we go. All right, so now some of these are cut like that. All right, so we're going to put it together. So we've got our base card, which is the white. We're going to glue this down with green glue. And I'm going to read some comments real quick. Oh gosh, there's a lot on here. Let's see. I know a lot of people are, and I don't understand that either, how they get unemployment. I think they took away that unemployment, you know, the extra $600 a month, but I thought when you were on unemployment, you had to apply for at least, you know, a certain amount of jobs per week. But if they apply for any job, they probably would get it. Unless they apply for jobs that they're totally not qualified for. That's the only thing. But if you can't get a job nowadays, that's pretty sad. But you know, the country is just going to end up closing down. All these places are going to close because they don't have enough help. Yeah, every shopping center has a sign. Yep. We need a good leader. That is for sure. I don't think they're rich. I don't know. Annette says you helped your husband build a privacy fence. That was not easy. But if you're like, you know, a lot of these people who stand out on the side of the road, they're like young guys, you know? I mean, you hardly ever see a woman. I don't really see women that much. But they're usually young guys, maybe like 30-ish. They're perfectly fine to go do that. Oh, I want to glue this down with green glue so it'll stick good. And put this on. If you put it this way, it's not going to fit. So you got to kind of curve it a little bit. And depends on which one you cut out. Even though they're kind of all the same, some of them tilt one way and some tilt the other way. So they don't all tilt the same. All right, so this one we're going to put... Oh, I forgot to color the middle of this one yellow. So there we go. All right, so I think I want a little bit more blue right there on that one too. Let me just grab a little bit more. Oops. Okay. There we go. Anybody watch any good shows? One of the doctors today was talking about a new show called, I think it was Night Sky or Dark Sky. He said Sissy Spacek is in it. She used to be in something a long time ago. I can't remember what it was. But he said it was like so good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is stamp the words on here. So that's going to be in Starry Sky. Look at my pad. At first I was going to do it in the lid. So I squished the lid to get some ink in there, and I was going to put the Wink of Stella. But then I was afraid it was going to mess it up, so I changed my mind. All right, so ink this up really gently, because this is a juicy pad. And hopefully I get this straight. Pretty good. All right, so then we're just going to trim this off. So all I did was just cut this on a diagonal and then just kind of match that up on the other end, about the same angle. And oops, I forgot one thing. We're going to stamp this on the inside. So this is the stamp in the stamp set. So I haven't glued that down yet. So we're going to put this on the inside. There you go. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Oh, you know it would be pretty. Let me think about this. I think if we took the Wink of Stella and tried this. Oh, look at that. It will color it a little bit. Hold on, this is not coming out too much. Let me get a little bit. All right. Oops. I think I squeezed them on paper. All right. Now we got it flowing. Okay. Now we got some juice coming out. So let's go on that. Oh, that's pretty. So that kind of melts the ink just a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, love it. Okay, so that adds really some good color on that. So let that dry for just a minute. Okay, so that's done. And then let's tie the bow while we're waiting for that to dry. And if you want to, you could save these flowers and put them on something else, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to throw them away. All right, so we've got our ribbon. I've got the seam binding ribbon and my linen thread. So we're going to put these two together. And I'm going to tie a little bow, do a double bow. So just do a loop, just like you're tying your shoe. I don't like that loop though. Let's do another one. There we go. Okay, there we go. Pull it tight. So you get a little loop, not that little. You want to kind of keep them a little separate so you can see both of them. So we got them like that. Let me see. Sharon, you're working at 67 years old. Wow. I sure hope I can retire before that. I'm hoping I can retire at 65, but it's not looking good because my retirement, all my IRAs and stuff have dropped a lot in the past couple months. Like, oh, it's not even funny. I would say probably 30% of my retirement is gone just in the last couple months. But I have a bunch of Amazon stock. So the good news is they did a 20-for-1 split. So my Amazon stock, it had gone up to like $3,500 a share. But it gone down to like $2,500. But then they did a 20-for-1 split. So you got 20 shares for one share. So the price went down to like $100 and something, I think. But now I have a ton more shares. And it'll just go right back up. So that's good. Oh, look, I got ink on the back. Oh, that bled through. Oh, well. All right, so we're going to put this one on here with some dimensionals. And let me see. Netflix, My Octopus Teacher. That sounds interesting. The whole world has gone mad. Yes, it has. Oh, somebody said that's a good show. So somebody saw the show. Is it Night Sky or Dark? I think it's Night Sky. Wasn't it Angie Harmon? Angie Harmon was in a good show. Remember, what was it called? She was in a murder mystery. No, murder. Women's Club or something like that. She was in, and then she was in another one where she was a police detective. That was a really good show. I can't remember the name of it. And that one ended, but that was one of my favorite shows. I love her. Let's see. Oh, also I wanted to thank everybody. Hey, Inika, how'd you get that to pop up so bright and orange like that? I wanted to thank everybody who did a super thanks in the last week or so, since I mentioned that, because I got several of those, and that was really sweet. So thank you guys, all of you that did that. And I really, really appreciate it. All right, I'm going to offset that just a little bit. Can't decide which direction I want to go. I think I'm going to go this way, up here. All right, so put that on, and then just kind of curl these up a little bit, the ones that you cut. And then we're going to put this on in the center. And if you don't know what a super thanks is, oh, Big Sky, that's what it is, Big Sky. Rizzoli and Isles, love that show. That was one of my favorite shows, Rizzoli and Isles, loved it. Yes, Big Sky, I think I got to go watch because he was saying that was like so good. Okay, so anyway, if you don't know what super thanks is, it's a little box with a $sign on it. It's like leaving a tip. If you want to do that sometime, you don't have to, of course, but I do appreciate it because I do all these videos for free for you guys. And I decided I'm just going to keep it that way. So I had a lot of people say, please don't charge for your videos or do any private things. So I think I'm just going to keep it that way. But all right, so cut your ribbon just a little bit shorter here. And oops. Then we're going to put our words on down at the bottom with some dimensionals. And also, I'm almost at 9,000 subscribers. I need like 20 more people. So make sure you guys, if you know anybody that would like these videos, please share them with other people. Please subscribe if you're watching and you like it. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up and a comment. I love comments, and that's how you win a card. So if you want to win a card, you got to leave a comment. And then I just go through and pick different winners for each card. And I try not to pick the same people, but sometimes the same people leave comments on every single video. So if you're not leaving a comment, you can't win. So make sure you leave a comment. All right, so we got to spritz it now with, oh, you know what I forgot? The pearls. So let's do pearls. Let me get my, take your pick tool, and we're going to use these pearls. These are the pastel ones. I'm going to put one right on my bow in the middle, and then one on, oops, oh, it's not wanting to stay right there. Hold on. Can't get it the right direction. There we go. On the center of that one, and then we're going to put one down here on the center of this one. Right there. So right in the middle of the big flower. So if you want to take some little teeny pearls and put them on those, that would be pretty too. And now we're going to spritz with our shimmer spray. And, oh my gosh, love it. So there you go. So that is the card for the day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just love this Wink of Stella. So pretty. All right, so I hope you guys liked that video. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you, Barbara. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Love to spritz with my white sparkle. All right, yes, rip yum. What does that mean? All right, Audrey, what does rip yum mean? Yellowstone. I haven't watched that. So Yellowstone and Big Sky. I'm going to have to check those out. What channel is Yellowstone on? Is it a regular channel? Oh, thanks, Annette, for sharing that. Thanks, you guys, so much for the nice comments. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paramount. That Yellowstone is on Paramount? I don't even know what that is. I guess that's a pay channel. Maybe I don't have that. I'm going to check out the Big Sky though. And I'll look for Yellowstone, see if I can find it. So Big Sky, Yellowstone, 2 new shows we can check out. All right, you guys, I hope you love, love, love these cards. And I hope you can see the shimmer because it is so beautiful. And this is such an easy card, except for the cutting. That's the hardest part. So you can make a couple of these yourself with the paper. And I hope you guys will like, subscribe, do all that stuff for me. And if you want to order, you can always go right here and order. There is a special this month with the card kits. They're the card kits that are like between $10 and $20. If you just go to the ordering page in the store, you just type in kit in the search bar and they'll pop up and you can see what they look like. But they're all-inclusive kits, kind of like Paper Pumpkin a little bit, but not quite. And they don't come in the mail. They're just like regular. You can order them. It's not like a month-to-month thing. Okay. Love the blue. Oh, it is on Paramount. I have never heard of that. Oh, Rip the Babe on Yellowstone. So I haven't watched it, so I don't know what that is. Oh, Kevin Costner's that one. Okay. All right, you guys, I will see you back on Thursday night for another video. And if you have any suggestions, you can always leave a comment about what you would like to see, and I will try to do that for you if I can. Have a great next couple of days. Oh, the guy's name is Rip. Oh, okay, I got it. Rip the Babe. Okay, his name is Rip. I thought you meant like rest in peace. All right, see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.